Hello everybody and welcome back. We are obviously back at the school and you can see I've done a little bit more work around the front. I've put up interesting things on the sides here just to sort of highlight the building. I think it looks quite cool. We have gone as far as the side here. Why am I walking? We've got the rusty metal, and then in the bell tower as well I've done a few odds and ends around it just to highlight it better, because what I had there wasn't as interesting. As you can see, my field of view where stuff disappears is sort of medium at the moment. I've tried to minimize. I called in help to see if I can actually get rid of the flickering. So fingers crossed that I got it right. So far so good, I think. So should we go and have a look and see what we've done? As you know, we have got the entrance hall looking pretty dang good. I got the ceiling is, well, the inside of the roof isn't a bad color. I've kept the wooden walls in here because I actually quite like the concept of the wooden walls. Now, these things are just here for the sake of being here. They are not a decoration, they are just maybe to be used at a later stage. So, as I say, we've got the brick in the passages, which I think looks pretty good. We obviously still have to put more molding around the edges. This place, with the candles floating, I've got them all floating now. I did end up having to turn a whole lot of them off because they started pixelating where the smoke comes out. I think you saw that when they were all on the floor. But that's a good start for the dining hall. Then there's another doorway here and a door out into the garden or the grounds on this side. So we've got a few more passages to walk through. This links up the passage with this one on the other side. And I'm in two minds about this. I think I might remove these particular fancy things. Let me know if I should. There's another passage going out that way. And let's get some more brick on this. I'm liking the brick, I really am. It just sort of gives that feeling of a really old building. And I think it works. Now I was playing with torches because we want to put some torches, I want to put some torches in the kitchen. So this is the fire, the campfire, and it almost fits into one of these flower pots. So I thought that might be quite cool as torches down in the kitchen downstairs. So it's just hanging there for now so I can copy it. Then we have a door out. This is going to be split into two classrooms. There's the door here and then the door on the other side. And again, I think, wrong thing. Let's see what this passage will look like. Oh yes, it makes it dark, it makes it interesting. I'm going to go from there because I quite like that little bit of woodwork on the side there where the wallpaper wraps around the wall a bit. I don't know if I should do the wood on the corner here, but that can change subject to. So yes, these passages are going to be nice and dark. We'll put candles like this in all the passages with the lights in them. And then we've got this color on the walls here. So this can be utilized if we want to in some areas. Then the one thing that I was playing with, you'll see the headmaster's desk has moved slightly because I did a spiral staircase in the corner there. I was like, yes, we don't have, I'm not trying to rip off the Hogwarts completely, but I do want to sort of invoke the feeling of the Hogwarts magic school. So I thought that was quite cool. So the headmaster can pop down his spiral staircase and spend a bit of time at his desk if we want, but then he can pop back up his spiral staircase. I've taken these walls and I've tried to make a curved wall. It's not perfect, as you can see. And there, that is a pillar like this one. And we've got these golden pieces on the side here, well, the copper uprights on the side here that I haven't finished yet. So let me know what you think of that. I thought it was quite convenient for him. I mean, if there's people here and he wants to make a quick getaway, he doesn't have to walk through there or out into the corridor where all the children are. He can go up his spiral staircase. Now we've got this, which I am intending eventually to wrap around the top here and make it look better. As you can see, there are a couple of places where we have to fix stuff, but I have a whole video on how to make a spiral staircase, so I wasn't gonna sit here and make you watch me do it again. So if you do search for spiral staircase in my videos, you'll actually see the step-by-step how to make it. So I've used open stairs here. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it sounded like a good idea at the time. So we pop up here. Now I've just used this as the center point of the staircase. So we haven't got up there yet. I also moved this, so I took the lights out of it. I think I might not keep that light. We'll have to check. Oh, and the other thing that I made was a bathroom. And then this obviously comes out under the stairs. And then there's more stairs going down to the kitchens and the basement there. Here is a bathroom. I thought, you know, it would probably be a good idea. And then I thought, what would a bathroom in the castle look like? So this is what a bathroom in the castle looks like. Got a lot of it's got tiles for cleanliness, but then it's got some interesting stuff. I didn't put, did I put? Yes, I did put the brass there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. We have the candles, we have a big bin, some towels just thrown there, and some soap just lying on the side here, and lots of toilet rolls in the event of emergencies. And this is what the individual toilets look like. It appealed to my slightly weird sense of humor. And yes, I've still got to put the brass in here, which is relatively easy because it literally, we can just pop it in. And pull it out. And of course you won't fit, because why would you? This is the minimum size it goes to, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Ah, no, it does go a little bit smaller. That's fine. We'll just pull it down. Why am I standing? And I think this is pretty cool. So a little quirky, not your average bathroom. I'll continue doing this at a later stage. I landed behind the toilet when I stepped down. So let me know. Any good? Are you a light? Yes, you are. You're a light. Can't really connect these to the electric. Turn on. There we go. I haven't put a roof in yet. But at some stage, I'm going to have to put a ceiling on here and see how dark it actually is. And if needs be, put some other lights. I just put two together and then connected them with random pieces of wood, so it looked like they were a unit. And now we are going to continue. What I'm really wanting is literally to have stairways and almost like a maze of where to go and what to do. And we've got to decide what banisters we want on these stairs. Do not sell it. Do not sell it. Do not sell it. Thank you. So the stair railings, I don't know if I want the metal ones inside. Definitely not the glass. Maybe that. And then we want, do we want it on both sides? Sure. Let's do it on both sides. And then I'm thinking I would like to do two colors. Let's see what that looks like. That's pretty good. We've got multicolored staircase. The only problem is that is metal. Now what happens if we do that? Yes, that's better. Alright, let's paint this wall and see. Oh yes, that sort of gives it it's a castle feel. And there will be windows and stuff eventually, but we don't quite know where the exterior doors and walls are just yet. I think I want to copy this and take that off and put it on the stairs. Maybe. Or should we do brick? I think that will work. Now tell me, should we remove these? Because these are awful. The fence that we would use would be is it this one? That might be a little bit better, but can you imagine children impaling themselves on these things? It could do damage. It's a little bit lower, but it's still quite quirky, so maybe. Let's see, if I grab that and remove it and put this up. Now, what color did we do? Was it orange or yellow? I cannot for the life of me remember. Let's do brass. Let's see what this looks like. It's very dark here. Okay, and that is better because you can actually extend it further. Okay. I did lots of work on this and it just didn't work. So let's maybe use this. I've even created an area there. Can we connect you? Yes, we can. And then we can go down into the basement. Now we can extend this basement. It can always go further. As you can see, we've got a huge space underneath the school. We do have windows here to let some natural light in. And we can do some gardening and push the ground down a little bit behind there. So if we hop down here, this is where the windows are, and I'm going to probably keep this as an open courtyard in the middle of the castle. As you can see, we have lots of passages and all kinds of stuff floating around. So I think it's looking pretty good. Let's just extend that up. This is also another classroom. What I actually want to do is figure out how high we can go. So if I build I go like that, it's not that high. And then I want to know if I can put a roof on top of it once it's that high. Seriously? Fine. Resize. Okay, so that is pretty much the height that we have. Ooh, which is not great because this is the second story, and let's see, how many meters do we have left to play with? Okay, I cannot see. I hate that they put these measurements. Okay, 11.4. So we can do 3 stories. Or we can do 2 stories and towers. I'm going to leave that there as my measuring stick. Because we are going to need... This is the headmaster spiral staircase. It's going to probably have a little garden here. I was thinking of using this for flying lessons, but I think I'd rather do that on the roof. And then, I mean, these are just windows, but he can always use them if needs be. And this is the staircase for the students and other staff members. So let me take this. This stone actually is, where am I? I am all over the place today. No, no, no. That one. Thank you. Let's cover the existing buildings. And then this is the courtyard, so we don't want to, no, don't do that. We don't want to build over the courtyard. Yeah, I know. It's all different colors, just for the sake of being different colors. Alright, courtyard. We have a passage here, so we can actually have access from there. I don't know if I built my walls including the floor or not, so I have to like figure it out. Now I used this door. This is my favorite door. This is the door that's slightly holy. So I think that would be a good door for out here, but it would block the windows. So maybe it should be out here and out here. This is the passage. Let's do this one. And then the stairs won't actually interrupt the windows there. But we can actually have a little garden here maybe. We are going to have to keep the grass. Not that one. That one. I never remember if it's Q or R. No grass. Tidy grass. Wide tidy grass. If we do that, it actually takes the higher tufts off. And they won't block the windows as much. There we go. I have got an overhang here, if you can see, because what the heck. And I also want to make that the stone that we've got around the corner here somewhere. There it is. Let's just pull this all the way along. We're probably going to build out, but what the heck. Oh, okay. Oops. I think that works. Why is that wall out? It's fine. We can add another row of bricks here. There we go. And that's not going to work. Dang it. How wide? We want these stairs. That's basically into the courtyard. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, I used... Oh, because I put stairs in. You can't put rails just on blocks. We're going to have to make a plan there. But that's fine. This passage will continue along here and give access to the courtyard and to the classroom and to other things. So now we have flying lessons, we have gardening lessons, how to grow your own herb lessons. I'm thinking maybe music. What else do you suggest? Because we've got two big classrooms here that we can actually start playing with. And we can either make a lot of windows or we can close them off so they haven't got that many windows. Okay, where am I with these windows? There. So we can do that so the light can come in. We can have a desk and a chart and all kinds of stuff there. So this is the first classroom after there. So it would have to be something interesting. I am trying not to rip off the Harry Potter movie too badly, or the Harry Potter books in general, but I so desperately would like to put a wardrobe here. We just don't have any really fancy ones. You know, I'd like a wardrobe that looks like that would be so awesome. We don't have the ability to make those shapes, which is the saddest thing that they could have done to us. We could possibly We put a wardrobe here. Oh yes, we are going to put a wardrobe there. And then obviously each classroom is going to be decorated differently. We will have a creatures classroom, and we've got that standing Is it there? No. Storage. This thing. We can use this. Though I don't know about pillows. What would we use? Because it's padded. I suppose we could just put it here and see. Because I have images of fish tanks type things with creatures in them. And then we could use, I mean, we don't have fairies and gnomes and elves and everything, but we do have where is it? It's the Bessie statue. We have Bessie. We have Barry. We have the toys. I mean, we could possibly use these figurines as little creatures of darkness, if you know what I mean. Or we could just use the ducks. So yes, we have options. Yeah. Okay, enough. Let's do ceilings in here. I think I'm going to stick with the regular concrete ceilings. And let's start with the brick walls and we can work our way along. I see I missed a spot here. Better. And immediately the classroom gets darker. Love it. And then we need lights, obviously. And we've got these lights, which are not perfect, but we can use them. And we can literally... I'm not going to go to all the trouble of playing with the candles yet and getting them all looking the same just yet. I just want to see what we can do in the opposite direction, because I've been using these. I'm going to change them to brass because everything else will be brass. And my thought process is maybe we can tuck them into the... Let's just get a light switch, because we are going to need light switches. electricity. I don't know if you saw the other day, but I desperately was trying to get the candles attached to the electricity. Didn't work, but I tried. If we put it there, it does help a bit. And it blends in beautifully with the medallion on the ceiling, which is great. Now the question would be, no, okay, it's too well embedded. Okay, fine. Dang it! I wanted to put one underneath as well and see what happens. Okay, that lights the room up a bit better. It's just very dim still, and it's all my fault. Okay, so that brightens that area up. I know a lot of the classrooms have natural light coming in, and most of the classes will be during the day. Maybe we do need a few more windows in here. Okay, that does help a bit. But dang, we're going to need a lot of candles. Okay, this can go and stand there for now. Let's get... I desperately want the board, but I also desperately don't know if I want the board. Yes, I know. I suppose a chalkboard will be fine. I'll put it there for now. At least the teacher will be able to see what the heck they're writing. I would really like at some stage to be able to put messages on the board, but I suppose the only way we can do that at the moment would be with posters. Do we have... I want to see if it's going to work. This is going to take a while. I'll be back. Okay, so for example, let's just use our see-through skeleton. Okay. So as long as we save it as a PNG file, he sits on the board. So yay, I like that. And then of course we would like a teacher's desk, but the desks are like eeny meeny. There's nothing fancy enough about them for me. This is me, who likes simple stuff, is complaining that these desks aren't fancy enough. This just feels to me like it should be the headmaster's desk and nobody else's. No. Let's see, medium storage, we could use that. That is quite high though. Right, let's take an average desk. Let's play with an average desk here, shall we? And then go back to our medium storage. And that's the only one of the fancy ones. We've got these shelves, which are awesome. And we've got these, which are too tall. We've got step stools, which yes, we want. And we've got trunks, which yes, we want. But we don't really have a cool desk. And if you look at the trunk, it's not quite enough. All right. We don't have the ability to build our own properly yet. Because we haven't got the spikes and the tweaks and all the rest of it. So let me play with it. I might be able to build a cool desk, but in the meantime we'll put that as a placeholder, shall we? Because we've got to decide how big we want this classroom. I think that gives us enough space. What do you say? I mean, we can always turn this around, move these windows a little bit further over and then make it long ways this way. Look at that, the poster actually stayed on the board. I'm happy about that. Yeah, I think that'll work. What do you say? So how wide is this classroom? If I do that, 7.8. Way big enough. And I'm not flying, I am walking. So the next classroom would be this one. And so far we are at 3.8. So we need a few more meters here. There we go. So another huge classroom. Let's pull this across. So much easier. Dang it, I keep on walking instead of flying. I just find it's more convenient for me. Alright, classroom number 2. Let's just get rid of that. Awesomeness. And then we can actually steal these windows. Oh, and we've got a willow tree. I thought that was convenient and fun. Alright. Looks about right. This has got the roof on it. That's why it looks a little wonky. But that's a good start. So we've got 2 classrooms there. We've got one classroom on the other side. Let's just zoot over there. Hello, classroom. Dining room. Classroom. Classroom. I'll just throw it on the wall here for now. Better. Now we can still extend our borders, but we've got quite a lot of ground at the back there, and if we look at the front of the place, we're extending the wings. So what I was thinking of doing is deciding how far back we want to go and then starting towers. So that's 2 classrooms. We can run a passage along here again. I'm making the passages 1.8, which seems to be wide enough. Alright, so there's another passage coming out here. It can be to another classroom at the back here. I was thinking of herbology. There we go again with the Harry Potter references. And we can maybe have an indoor classroom and then perhaps a greenhouse on the outside that we can build with the should we extend that? Probably, but let's go out here 3, 4 meters. Okay, and then we have this area here. This is the back of the bathrooms. We can put maybe another bathroom in here and take this wall away, make this another passage. Let's see, how wide is this? 1.8. It's like I made it as a passage. Okay, that's the classroom to there. Dang. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Because I wanted it as random as possible. Oh, damn it. Put the wrong wall up. It's fine. Because it's the wrong finish anyhow. Better. Right, so classroom number, whatever that is, and then some more bathrooms. We've got a dining room. We are going to need dormitories, and we are going to need probably a place with teachers to chill, and a couple of towers. So I need to sit down and make a list of, well, actually, you know what? Let's sit down here and make a list of what classrooms we need. What do you say? This is going to be the best list ever. So, how many classrooms do we need? We need quite a few. So, we need history, maybe. We need wands, spells. We need flying. We need herbs. What have I forgotten? Ooh, potions. That's gonna have to be fireproof. Alright. What else? Ideas? Yeah. It would be mythical creatures. Mythical. Did I spell that right? Okay. So that would be 6 classrooms. And that would be with a greenhouse. That would be with a flying strip. That could be a regular classroom. That could be a regular classroom. That would be fireproof. That would have to be fireproof too. Okay, and then we need, what else? We need dorms. How many dorms do we need? I would say 3. Okay, and then we need teachers. Bedrooms, rooms, and we've got quite a few teachers here. So this top floor is the second floor is going to be pretty full, and we might have to have a really big tower to accommodate the other people. Okay, the flickering apparently seems to, let me know, but it seems to have stopped a bit. So yay, I'm happy about that. I'm also thinking of maybe doing, well, flying would have to be outside. Potions, outside. Mythical creatures, we're going to have a little bit of a forest area. So it will be inside and outside. That's going to be undercover, and then we're going to have a greenhouse. And then that will be inside. So maybe we should start with, I'm so tempted to start with potions, because we got potions. We'll try not to go through too many walls. So should we try this as the potions? And yes, let's change this. It's terrible. I don't want fuzzy. We want, that would be cool. We'll make proper signs for it, but for now this isn't bad. Now let's pop that above the door. And do we have enough space in here for potions? This is going to have to go in here because that will be mythical creatures. More than likely. And that will be mythical creatures. Now we get to play with fire. I like it. Should we have fire so close to the... Yeah, what the heck. Let's party. So, we need... We need the campfire. We can't change the campfire, but that's okay. I would say we are going to need bigger tables. Maybe something chunky. It's going to be able to hold up to it. Or do we build fire pits? We can do that. No, not yes. Yes. That would look pretty good. Like the teacher is in the front here. We are going, you know what, let's get, yes, I know, I'm bouncing all over the place, but can this be made into, yes it can, no it can't, damn it. You know what, where's my little brick? There he is. He can be made into absolutely anything you want. You're gonna need a fairly big area for this fire. Okay, that'll work. And we can use that stone. We could probably also use that would work because then it'll look like ash. How big is ash? Yes. That will work. Alright. We're going to need that. The question would be then, do we use low tables? Pack them together, or do we use something like this? Or do we just build our own? Because if you think of it, you've got where are the cauldrons? There they are. We're probably only going to need the little bitty one. So if we have that, and we have it over there, we have that on. Ooh. How cool is that? If we have a regular table for reference, it needs to be taller. But if it's like there, it's going to be too tall. We need a small table for reference. Okay, let's see. I wish they gave us different choices. That would be cool because then you could store stuff. I can make that. Alright, fine, I can make that. Alright, if I put that there, I put that on top. Yes, I know it looks weird right now, but that's fine. You basically have the height of a dining room table, but with a fire underneath. Yes? No? Makes sense? We can do this. Now, do we put the fires in the middle of the floor? Does each student get their own fire? All these questions. That would work as the top of the table. And we just need a few other things. The door is there. We can have and then we can have tables and stuff, because then we would have fires all the way along here. And we'd have a place to get through them. Okay, I think that works. Obviously we will put an edging around here so that the fire doesn't fall out. Alright, I am going to build 4 of these. Not this very minute. Yeah, that's pretty much the size, and that's the shape that we're looking for. It will be wood. I will use shelves. Speaking of shelves, can I use? No. Dang it. I've got nothing that I can put the fire on that's going to look like that. But that actually looks from a distance like coals. So we're going to go with it. And then the cauldron. Let's just pop it on the table there for now. And then on the sides, maybe workbenches, because something like this. You store potions in. We need potion ingredients. It's a workbench. not the same height. Dang it. Still not the same height if I turn it the right way around. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, desks. We've got these. That's also not the same height. That is the same height. Why? With tears in my eyes, why? That is the same height, but that's not going to help. Can we store large bottles of potion under here? No, we can't. Can we store small bottles of potion? Yes, we can. Alright. We might have to use this. I was heading for the right one. Alright, that will work. This just looks so sad. We can put these right along the back wall. Okay, that will work. Will these fit under the windows? No, they won't. Got so much on the floor, I'm just like, ew. Alright, if we look at tall storage, there's the garage shelves, but the tall ones. And we don't have tall garage shelves like that. But will these stack? No, they won't. You. Don't think it will fit underneath the lights. So let's just lift these up. Gives it 2 more shelves, which will be fine. That'll work. And maybe we can put some ingredient trunks here. Do these open if they right against the wall? No, they don't. Perfect. Alright, that is going because it's useless. That is going because it's too flimsy. These are chunky and good. This is the start of our potions room. I'm going to keep that here because that's going to give us what we need to copy for our potion benches. These we can store stuff in, and then we can put up racks of hanging plants, potion ingredients. They've got to be fairly chunky. Let us use that because that's what we've used on the benches. And then we can take another one literally run it all the way across here. We can have another one, we can have a double. These we can use the same black iron. I really like the black iron because it's not, oops, not as clean and tidy as the flat color in the black iron. Got a little bit of texture to it, as you can see. Then we can pop these on as like supports. On. Wherever the bench connects, we can pop them on as supports. Alright, I think that'll work. We can pull the metal bars out, but I mean, that will work. Alright, let's pull these out of it so they're not right up against the wall, because then we can sneak the plants underneath them and then layer them. See, now they sneak underneath those bars, and that's awesome. And yes, that's going to take a bit of time. We are also going to need other ingredients in jars. I wish we could color the jars, or we could at least have a glass jar that has something in it. I don't care if it's baked beans, but and then we can color those baked beans purple if we need to. So here we have all the bottles, and yes, we can change whatever's in it to whatever we want to. That's the cork. It's okay. And then we can put a whole lot of potions and stuff around here. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go ahead and build these fire pits. I think we're going to need stairs here because they're going to need to be able to get to their potion ingredients, which is awesome. The table will go, but eventually we'll have 4 potion stations here. That's weird. Something's shining there. Can you see out the window here? Is that me? Oh, it's my flashlight. I thought I was getting messages from the farm next door going, no, don't put those fires in the house. But no. So you can see the stone ceilings are probably a good idea. And I think we're going to need a stone floor as well in here. It would probably be a good idea. That's why I haven't put the wood in here yet. Okay. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. I hope you have a lovely day. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.